Music licensing reimagined.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm officially at the campsite. I'm up early, getting ready to go fishing in a bit. Thought I'd pop on. Let's see here. Good morning, good morning. What's going on here?
Artlist.io.
And we're live. Little pre-market action here. I did take a trade just a few minutes ago.
Music licensing reimagined.
Took a short on this last candle here, pulling back pretty hard to the value area low. Let's turn on my preference chart executions real quick here. So I went short 4 contracts between 25,038, 25,037, sorry, and 25,044 added in as we're heading lower here. And then I covered at 25,033 down at the bottom here. So, you know, roughly 10 points or so.
Music licensing
Anyone who is in the chat and able to say anything, let me know how I'm sounding right now. I'm on my my laptop's camera, so I don't know how the sound and how the video is working. Still just trying to wake up a bit, drinking some steeped coffee here since I don't have a coffee pot out here, and just kind of boiled some water, put it in one of those these guys where it's got the little filter thingy, French press maybe it's called. But I'm trying to get out to the river early, so that's why I'm up streaming already. Executions now. So I had a pretty good day yesterday. I took a lot of trades, like one of the most trades I've taken, trading days I've taken in a long time.
Artlist.io.
And yeah, it was good. Let's just put it that way. 75% win rate, 148 trades, although it's not exactly that many trades because I've been, you know, scaling in and out of my trades. So scaling in, you know, buying to up to 10 contracts in the sort of entry area, as long as my entry criteria information isn't telling me anything different. I've been scaling into my positions here, so that's why I have like 148 trades, because Project X, and I'm not sure about other platforms, but it calculates one trade for one contract if you buy one contract at a time, right? So yeah, so I ended up making 950 yesterday. About half of that was in my Lucid accounts. Traded them one at a time. Got you know, $70, $80, $100 sort of in each of those accounts times 5. And then I also traded my funded accounts from Top One, and I got some, as you can see there, I got 250 in this account, and then I got 75 in each of these accounts. So yeah, so not a bad day last night, although my TradeZella does count most of those trades to be, from yesterday's session, from Wednesday's session. Let's see here. I think I presented my screen, but
Music licensing reimagined.
But I think I selected the tab and not the entire screen. There we go. All right, there we go. So just taking a quick look at my month here, my monthly stats. I'm up 2,200 on the month, which is pretty good considering I had that huge red day in the Lucid accounts. I hit max loss of 1250 in 2 trades. I was oversized, but I took 2 trades in those accounts and lost about 600 something in each trade. So I ended up finishing the day down like 6K. But since then, the first 3 days of the month, 2,300. Then I had that, I only recovered about 3,000 of that 6,000 last week. And now this week is looking pretty solid, up 2,800 on the week. So that's why we're up 2,200 now currently. And I've had some really good trading days lately with a very high win rate. Like yesterday or Wednesdays, I had 75% basically. I didn't actually lose a trade on Wednesday, but when you're scaling in and out, sometimes you lose, you don't make a profit on some of those shares or contracts that you purchase. So that's why it says 75%, even though, like I said, every trade ended up closing green. It's still a 75% win rate. Then on Tuesday I had 84%, Monday I had 94%, Sunday 71%. And then going back to last week, before and after my blow up day there, on Monday I had 100% win rate. On Wednesday I had 100% win rate. On Thursday I had 93% win rate. And then going back to the start of the week, 100% win rate on first Thursday, October the 2nd, and 80% on Friday. So my trade management has been, on point. So
music licensing reimagined.
Definitely happy with my trade management. Just checking out the viewers. So we got 6 in Randy's X. We got 2 in my YouTube and 1 in Nick's Twitch account. Anyone who's in YouTube, please let me know how I sound and everything. I'm just on my laptop's camera and mic, so I just don't know if it sounds horrible or not. So let me know if you can, please. And let's get back to looking at the charts here. So I did take a short just not long ago as we were breaking down this level up here. This was on the 15-minute. This is the 15-minute chart. I've been trading the 15-minute, and then on my trading view, I have the 5-minute chart going. So I've been actually really enjoying this, getting sort of entry signals from the 5-minute along with what the 15-minute candle's doing, and it's just helping me be a little more patient, waiting for 10 points at least, right, without feeling the need to rush out and stop myself out. So So I didn't get any comments yet. So hopefully I sound all right out there, guys. Actually, what I can do is I can go
Music
to my channel,
licensing reimagined.
check out the live stream myself, and see how I sound. So let's try that out. All right, sounds all right. Sounds like we're doing fine. So I am in the camper right now, if you guys are wondering.
Artlist.io.
That's why this thing's all behind me here. I'm sitting at the table in the camper. It's pitch black out right now, so you can't see anything because it's 5:30 a.m. here. So I was just trying to get on, take a trade or two this morning, and then I'll probably stick around till like 6:30, maybe 7, and then I'll head out to the river after that. So, but I figured I should get up early, try to get a couple trades in the morning, see what happens, and then then I can feel like I took part in the trading day, and then kind of head out, have some fun after that.
Artlist.io.
So we do have a bearish fair value gap currently where our prices. Oh, excuse me. Price is at the 5-minute fair value gap. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that, see how it plays out here. We could just label it on our chart right now.
Music licensing reimagined.
Looks like 25,070 to 75. That's where that chart is. So 70 to 75.
Artlist.io.
And that one's a bearish one, so let's make it over here.
Music licensing reimagined.
So we got 20 seconds left on this 5-minute candle that we're currently in. So just keeping an eye here to see if we end up inverting this fair value gap in any of the next 5-minute candles here. Super bullish overnight, guys. We've been climbing basically. I took a couple trades back here too. Let's see if I can show the chart references or chart executions here. Yeah, you can't really tell where it did it because it's totally clustered with orders. But I ended up, taking a long and a short, couple longs, couple shorts in this area as we were holding below this point of control level here. So I noticed that we kept rejecting off of it and hitting lower. So I took a couple shorts right on the point of control, and then I covered it sort of at the bottom of this channel, and then went long also sort of at the bottom of the channel and covered at the top there.
Artlist.io.
And then sure enough, we ended up breaking out of this bull flag, and I saw this right before I was going to bed. We had popped up, and I was like, oh geez, of course after I stopped trading it decided to go without me. I had a moment where I was like, I should just throw on a contract and just let it ride tonight, and really wish I did. But it's all good. It's not can't be worried about that. So we did take that fair value gap, guys, and we inverted it. So it's been inverted, and we formed a new fair value gap on the 5 minute. So that is no longer a rejection point. 25,071 to 74 now is a bullish fair value gap. So let's just pop this up. 71 to 74. And let's change the color to green. Here we go. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really want to be playing with price up here this close to the open.
Music licensing reimagined.
I mean, pretty high volume move right now, actually. The volume is climbing on TradingView. Excuse me. So we've already traded about 3,000 contracts in this 5 minute candle. We're a little over halfway through this 5 minute candle.
Artlist.io.
So we got 10 viewers right now, 9 in Randy's X channel. Randy will be on, guys. He'll be on 6:30. So I'm a little ahead of schedule. I thought I'd get the stream going. We can do some pre-market prep per se. Just taking a look at financial juice here, guys. U.S. Philly Fed Business Index actual 12.8, forecast was 10, previous was 23. Don't really know how to interpret that, but it's a red flag, and at least it's over. It's past. That was our Fed Business Index. We do have core PPI year over year and month over month. That also just passed at 5:30. So let's see. I didn't really see Canadian housing starts actual 279,000. Forecast was 257,000. So it looks like there's some houses being built in Canada, which is good because I mean they've freaking immigrate 1 million people, and we don't even make like they're doing over 1 million people a year. We don't even make 250,000 houses in a year. We're like under 500,000. So like, where the heck are all these people gonna live? That's what I don't understand. Part of the reason Canada's struggling. Don't get me started in politics with Canada right now. I don't know if any of you guys follow politics in Canada, but our prime minister is what a disaster. I can't believe how brainwashed our society is. But I've never really been into politics until more recently. So hey Darren, good morning. Yeah, early. I'm at the campsite, so I'm hoping to get out fishing relatively early. So I hopped on to take a couple trades if I can find anything before pre-market. Now that we're popping up though, I'm a little reluctant to take any trades up here. I feel like this can just, turn around on us at any time. We might head to previous day high here real quick because we do have, we had this structure back here, right? So we're not that far away. 94 to 18. So 22 points or so. I had a wild day yesterday, Darren. Take a look at this. So I ended up taking, TradeZella says 148 trades I took yesterday, and I'm up. I made 950. So basically every one of my accounts that I have, except for my take profit traders, actually, I didn't trade those two because I was on my laptop here. I don't have those like connected that well. So I didn't trade in those two, but I traded. So that's 5, 6, 7. So 8 accounts I traded yesterday. They're all green. And it shows 148 trades with a 75% win rate. But that number is skewed. Like you know, it's relative to the amount of contracts I traded rather than how many open and closes trades. Like, you know, I was scaling in and out of my trades. So, you know, some trades I took on like up to 10 shares in the trade, or 10 contracts in the trade, and then sell it. So then that ends up counting as like 10 trades, right? So if you scale in, buy one, wait, buy one kind of idea, then when you sell it all at the end, if you hit your profit target, whatever, it'll count that as like 10 trades or 15 trades if you got into 15 contracts kind of idea. So yeah, super busy trading day. I didn't lose a trade yesterday overall. Like some of the contracts in some of the trades that I had winning trade didn't win money. So that's why it says 75% for the win rate, because some of the contracts,
music licensing reimagined.
They sell at a loss, right? So as you can see here, like there's an example. So a couple of these contracts that I had traded there were like tiny losers kind of thing. So yeah, so looks like I had a bit of a stretch of, looks like, what was that? Some of those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that was some losers in 2 different trades right there. And then again, we have a huge stretch of greens there. I did take on, I think the largest trade I took yesterday was about 16 contracts. So as you can see, the list goes on. I did take a pretty large loss early on, which is this guy right here. But that was actually in the live trading session during the day and the morning. So all these trades here were me scaling in the morning trade and taking the loss. I think I lost around 200 on that trade. Ended up getting those back basically in these 2 trades here because I was copy trading. That's why these were copy traded in 2 accounts. And yeah, just slowly kept chipping away. So like I said, 148 contracts technically that were traded over the whole time, and ended up making a decent amount of money. Gross profit and loss 1,100. Keeping it really tight though, like not allowing too much room on my stop, and being pretty aggressive on taking the profit.
Licensing reimagined.
Kind of worked out in the long run there. Let's hop back over here. We did get a decent little pullback there. Nothing too substantial. Kind of like lining the low of this is kind of lining up with that previous structure back there.
Artlist.io.
You did okay yesterday, 220 after swaps. Ish. What do you mean by swaps? Sorry. That's good. Hey, green's green, bro.
Music licensing.
I had the whole day off. So, I was trading live in the morning. I ended up taking a bunch of trades after I got off the stream because the market started moving nicely. And then I came, after treat. Okay, gotcha. Fees. Yeah, for sure. Then I came to the campsite. I went fishing for a little bit. I was kind of lazy. I've been wanting to go. I need to go to the other side of the river because there's a really nice hole, fishing hole, but you can only really hit it from the other side. So I was kind of lazy. I stayed on this side of the river, and I found this rock on this ledge where I can stand. But being on this side of the river, the water just doesn't flow properly. So I basically wasted 2 hours fishing over there because you need to have your float going down the river relatively fast. And from the side that I was fishing, it's drifting so slow that it's not gonna entice any fish to bite it, right? To bite the egg. We use like little plastic, these kind of like little gummy plastic eggs to simulate, like a spawn egg that's just drifting down the channel, sort of. But yeah, I should have went across to the other side. So you're backtesting trading MES MNQ in the UK session. That way I can take some smaller trades pre-New York. Oh, nice.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, and kind of get you warmed up, right? Get you warmed up, get you going. Yeah, so I kind of yesterday and it was yesterday and the day before, I kind of like changed my strategy a little bit.
Music licensing reimagined.
So normally when I enter, I enter in with like 4, 5, 6 contracts, and then usually add another 5 contracts. And I find that like I don't have as much flexibility on my price by doing that. So and sometimes in a lot of these trades where even though the price is kind of going against you momentarily, the price isn't really telling you any new information to say that you should be getting out of this trade, right? So I'm kind of like using that idea as in like, if it's not getting out of like sort of the invalidation zone, then I'm still allowing myself to add contracts to the trade. So if it's if I enter and it pulls back a bit, I'm still okay to continue entering, because if you only enter with one contract, you have a lot of room on your stop loss, right? So I still trade it like as if as if I'm going to get stopped out at a certain level, but I've been scaling into my positions, and it kind of overall gives me a little bit better of an average price. So it'll like and I'm not saying that I'm only adding on pullbacks, because I'm also adding if it's going in my favor, but it still isn't making like a new high or something like that, right? Like, so just the price ends up like kind of like coming down or going up a little bit, depending on if I'm like adding into my full size or closer to my full size trade. And then then I've been just adjusting my take profit to be at like around 10, maybe 12 points on the NQ. So this is giving me more flexibility on my stop loss, because as we know, NQ can move pretty quickly, and then it also makes it easier for my take profit to get hit, because I'm just kind of like adjusting it as I'm going. So maybe you start with your TP at the high of the candle, but then as you're scaling into your position, you can actually bring it down into the candle a little bit more, and you can still get your like 10 or 12 points out of it. So that's kind of what I've been doing here. It's been working pretty good so far. Like I said, I've been on a really good streak of wins. But so Darren, overnight VWAP trades look okay for like 5 to 10 points for a few of them present during UK. Yeah, for sure. And on NQ, it's relatively easy to get 5 points, right, out of a trade. And if 5 points is enough, like for your trade strategy, then you're obviously going to hit that really easy. I would say even 10 points has been really easy. One thing that I started doing also a bit more is I'm watching my trading view charts on the 5-minute, but my actual like trading platform, I'm like trading and managing off the 15-minute. So that's also giving me a little bit more clear targets as to where I should be swapping out and taking profits here. So like I was saying a few minutes ago too, is being up here at these highs, there's a good chance we're going to head to this previous day high. So you could technically take a long in this area. I just feel it's a little too risky here. We might not test that high before the open. So and since I had a pretty good yesterday, I'm not really looking to take any risky trades at the moment, so I'm gonna have to wait for something that's looking good. We do have Zach Arbucci's model, which is the midnight open price. So let me just go back here and double check, because I think I updated the midnight open price. It doesn't look like it's updated. So what you do is you go to the midnight price, which would be 9 p.m. for me, but 12 p.m. for East Coast. And then you kind of like mark the opening of that candle. So I'm looking for 2100 on my TradingView chart, because that's 9 p.m. for me, which is midnight for East Coast. And then you just take your midnight open price and you kind of drag it to the opening price of that candle.
Artlist.io.
There we go, right there. See this guy. I swear I set this up yesterday. It must not have saved into TradingView for some reason. My nose is stuffy this morning for some reason. What the heck? Here we go. Get the Dow in there, and then
music licensing reimagined.
MNQ or MES. There's our 2100. Okay. So what we're doing with that Zach Arbucci's model is it's a mechanical model trade strategy where if the midnight open price has not been engaged before, like around close to 9 a.m. or 6 a.m. Basically what you're doing is after the opening bell, you're waiting for the first fair value gap to get inverted, and then you're trading in the direction of the midnight open price. So and you're looking for, you know, anywhere from 10 to 20 points depending on your risk tolerance and how much room there is. So I would look at levels and stuff. So for example, if we inverted a fair value gap here, bearish fair value gap or a bullish. So actually, yeah, we need to invert a bullish fair value gap currently. So let's just say that this candle here decides to sell off, right? And we get a closure below this fair value gap right at the open. Then we would be thinking to go short, and then we would target, you know, like 10 to 15 points in the direction of the midnight open. Like you can see kind of down there, this MNO is the midnight open price. So it's been pretty successful. The only thing is sometimes when it inverts, it's gonna like still pump. It might pump all the way like even up to previous day high. So you kind of got to give your stop quite a bit of space. And then you know, I would be wary of, you know, the levels below, like the value area high, the point of control. I would be a little bit concerned about there. So you might want to like take a partial or whatnot, and then you could like leave runners sort of like. So I would probably partial out the majority of my trade depending on how far we pulled down here, because what do we have here?
Artlist.io.
We got like 43 points just between there and there since I'm on the 15-minute trade. So like there'd be no problem to squeeze, you know, 10 to 15 points out of that trade. But obviously you'd have to see where that candle gets inverted. And you have to get a closure on a 5-minute candle, since it's all these fair value gaps I'll be putting on here would be on the 5-minute chart. So yeah, you'd want to see a 5-minute closure below this, you know, for example, this bearish or this bullish fair value gap, and then you'd enter short on the close of that candle, as long as it's inverted that, and then you'd be trading it towards the midnight open. Let's see. I use a split screen on TradingView, 4 panels. MN, 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, and I take all my trades off those in mind. I don't do drawings, etc. in top one. Gotcha. Yeah, for sure. 5 to 10 points is all I aim for. Yeah, nice. That's definitely like a reasonable amount.
Music licensing.
Especially on the
reimagined.
NQ if you're trading NQ, right? Yes, you know, like 4 to 7 points is probably, you know, more realistic too, just because it is a bit of a slower mover, and you know, you get $5. Is it $5 per point? Yeah, you get $5 per point. So you got to think about that in relative terms to NQ, which, you know, you get $2 a point. So you basically you need 2.5 points on NQ to make the same as 1 point on ES. So if you're shooting for, you know, 10 to 15 on NQ, then you should be shooting for like, you know, 5 to 7 on ES. So, oh, you're only trading ES. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so 5 points is, you know, 5 points on ES is a decent amount, right? Because that would equate to at least 10 points on NQ. Well, 2.5. That's like 12 or whatever.
Artlist.io.
Can the music sounds okay and you don't hear, because the music's like coming out of my speakers on my laptop. I'm just wondering if you hear that echoing or anything, or is it just only my voice you're getting?
Artlist.io.
I was just curious what kind of sale they have right now.
Reimagined.
So 135 is only 87. Sweet, thank you, Darren. Have you tried trading with Lucid yet? I do have a discount code.
Artlist.io.
Code Ninja. Okay, so I was the reason I was looking is because one of my banners I have, it's kind of like it's been older a bit now. So as you can see here, it says check out Lucid Trading, use the QR code, apply Ninja 50 and get 50% off a limited 2 per count. So I think that's actually no longer active, that two accounts. Those 50% off 2 accounts. So I'm gonna get rid of this part. Check out Lucid using the QR code.
Artlist.io.
40% off. Use discount code Market Butcher Trades. There you go. Save that. There you go. That looks better. Is it 40%? I don't think it's 40% actually. They don't say that much here. Oh, 35% off. So it's not 40% either. Let's change this. There we go. 35%. And then top one futures. I think their discount amount is a little bit different too. Needed to update this.
Artlist.io.
Top one futures firm. Looking like 40% off their instant fund. Yeah, 40% off.
Licensing
Then
reimagined.
Pro, 35% off the pro accounts. So we'll put that one, say up to 40% off, because I need to update that one also. Okay, let's see.
Artlist.io.
You only trade top one for now, then some other funds and personal. I'm mainly crypto, but started trading ES again. Nice. Yeah, I don't actively trade crypto, but I am a long-term buyer and holder. I
Music
own,
licensing reimagined.
a few different cryptos. Anyways, I own Bitcoin, Solana, Sol, XRP, Cardano, Aerodrome. That's sort of on the base system. And what else do I got? I
Artlist.io.
think that's about it. Mostly invested in Bitcoin. So what's up to the viewers? We got 14 in Randy's X. We got 1 in Randy's YouTube. We had 1 in my YouTube, and we got 1 in Mustang's Traders Twitch
Music
account.
licensing reimagined.
Currently pulling back here to this
Artlist.io.
bullish fair value gap on NQ and bouncing a little bit from it. Although let's actually, it looks like the last 5 minute candle inverted that. So if we go back here, we can switch this to the 5 minute. And we can see that we got a closure below it, so we can normally I just change it to to a yellow. So it's actually
Music
kind of
licensing reimagined.
acting as a bearish fair value gap currently. So I use orange for bearish, green for bullish, and then yellow for inverted fair value gap, just so I can
Artlist.io.
keep track. Let's go back to the 15 minute here. So if we inverted that, like I suspect that this candle is going to end up
Music
closing lower.
licensing reimagined.
Like I said, though, I'm not really looking to take a trade up here. We're kind of in this area. Sort of anything could happen here. We could pop up. We could reject up here. We might end up just rejecting right away. But I'm not that convinced to take a trade up here at the moment.
Artlist.io.
I think my camera isn't horrible. Could be better, but it's something. Because this is kind of my traveling setup, so I do have like one Asus like side screen here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Got my StreamYard going on it right now, so got one of these guys. So if I'm gonna be traveling and stuff though and trading, I feel like I need to have one more screen. It would be nice to have a third screen, just because with Financial Juice and Trading View plus the StreamYard plus the Project X or the Lucid X
Artlist.io.
trading platforms, kind of would like to have one more screen. So that's kind of on my list of things. Is I wouldn't mind getting one more side screen eventually.
Artlist.io.
Gotta get some tissue.
Music licensing reimagined.
So I'm currently sitting at like the kitchen table, which turns into a bed in the camper.
Artlist.io.
But as you can see, I'm all boxed in this corner here. But that's the wicked thing about trading, right? Is you don't necessarily have to be at home to do it.
Music licensing reimagined.
We got 2.5 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. What happened here on the 5? Let's look back at the 5 here. Yeah, that fair value gap is currently gone. I thought we formed a bullish one over top of that, or no?
Artlist.io.
Yeah, let's just get rid of this guy here. The Dow's looking a little more volatile this morning than ES and NQ.
Music licensing reimagined.
Dow did pump up pretty high, and then it pulled all the way back to its PLC, and then now we're just trading slightly above the previous day and the overnight VWAP. Whereas NQ and ES are both looking, really strong on the bullish side. Well above, well above their overnight VWAP. So looking like we got 27 viewers right now, 19 in Randy's X, 3 in Nick's, 4 in Nick's X, 1 in Randy's YouTube, 3 in my YouTube, and 1 in the Twitch channel. So good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys had a good night, a good sleep. I had a pretty good trading day yesterday. For anyone who was already here earlier, I apologize if I'm going over this again, but ended up making 950 yesterday across
music licensing reimagined.
About eight accounts. I've been trading them individually, and I've been scaling in and out of my trades. So, typically I'll get it into a maximum size depending on which account. My 150K accounts, I'll go in up to like 15 contracts, micros, not minis. And so on Wednesday it shows that I took 148 trades, which is not exactly true. Maybe I traded a total of 148 contracts yesterday, scaling in and out. So I didn't lose any trades per se because I was scaling in and out. I did lose some profit on some of the shares, and that's why it shows that I only have a 75% win rate yesterday. Because sometimes when you're scaling in, if you sell your position, some of those are in a small losing trade, then it counts as a loss basically. But yeah, really good day, really good week so far. 538 Sunday, 439 Monday, 883 Tuesday, 950 Wednesday, and so far we've taken one trade this morning. We're up $50 in our top 1 futures 50K straight to funded account. It shows 245 on here, but most of that was, I think it was like 190 or whatever, was from last night's session after 3 p.m. But because of my TradeZella cuts off the trades at midnight, right? So any trade that I take, even though it's on the new trading day per se, it adds it to the previous day's trading log. So, hey Dad, good morning. I'm at the campsite. streaming from my laptop. So as you can see behind me, you got the trailers. Like I'm sitting in the kitchen in the slide out in the trailer,
Artlist.io.
or the table, the kitchen table, I guess. So, and you're on X, Dad? Since when did you get an X account? And I didn't even have to help you.
Music licensing.
I'm gonna have to get you a
reimagined.
profile picture set up too, because if you want to be a serious X user. Hey Trevor, good morning. How you doing? Good to see you, bud. Oh, you just now you just got X? Nice. So hey Trevor, I'm at the campsite here. I took your advice yesterday when you're like, get off the chart and go. So I wrapped it up. I came out. I ended up taking more trades last night, so added to my daily profit pretty nicely. As you guys, I don't know if you guys were there on the stream. Yeah, good man, trading from the trailer. I love it. Yeah, yeah. So if you guys were on the stream yesterday, you saw that I took a loss early on in the trade in my this is my copy traded accounts. So I lost like 190. I took a small scalp. I stopped myself out early. I made 16 the first trade in each account, and then I after the second second trade, I was down roughly 200, like 190 in each of the copy traded accounts. The end of the stream, and then I actually did find a couple scalps. Was that on the stream? I can't remember if I was on the stream or not. But anyways, I caught 2 scalps, nice little scalps. I made 77 and 80. So then I was only down $30, and then I took another trade after that. Ended up being positive by like 10 or 12 bucks or something in those accounts. Then I came to the campsite and ended up trading all of my Lucid accounts one by one. Got those all green, and then I also took some more trades in my funded accounts on top of futures and put some more green in there. So in the end, like I was saying, sorry again everybody who's been here, but yeah, I ended up logging 148 trades yesterday. That being said, it's not actually 148 trades, but it's more like I traded 148 contracts because I started scaling in with micro contracts one at a time. So as long as my trade is sort of in my strategy still, like, you know, even if it's pulling back or if it's bouncing a little bit from my entry and it's, you know, it hasn't broken out or it hasn't collapsed in either direction, I'm still allowing myself to trade into it. It's actually giving me a better average price and reducing my risk in a way because, you know, as you know, if you just jump in with 5 or 10 contracts right away and then you start getting a pullback, your stop is going to have to be a little bit tighter, or you're going to be, you know, you're going to run out of room. You're going to take that loss, right? So I've been finding that, like, if I just start scaling in one contract at a time, and, you know, it's kind of like every 10 to 30 seconds, I'll just add another contract, sort of like set on a time, but also relative to what the price is doing. Obviously, if the price is pulling back really aggressively, like it's going to go all the way down to my stop, I'm not going to be adding, right? But if we're getting these like little market breath pullbacks and, you know, finding support, then I'll be adding, you know, as long as it doesn't look like we're going to completely roll over. And like I said, as long as it stays within sort of my like trade strategy, like in the invalidation zone or in the valid zone. Once it gets out of that invalidation zone, obviously I'm going to cut the trade. But in a sense, you know, like if I'm going to go into a trade with 10 contracts, you know, like if I can just scale in, maybe I only get into 5 contracts before it ends up heading towards my stop, where I'm like, oh my god, well, I'm just going to take a loss on this, right? So I'm just finding that, you know, it's giving me more flexibility on where I can put my stop, right? Because when you just scale in, you're going to have less contracts in the case that it's heading against you, right? Because I'm not going to add I'm not going to add super
Music
heavy if it's going
licensing
against me.
reimagined.
And I'm also adding as it's going in my favor. So like say it pulls back a little bit and it starts bouncing, that's when I'm going to be adding also. I like to add on the bounces rather than on the pullback exactly. So yeah, way too many trades it looks like, but I think it was only really about 5, 6, 7.
Artlist
I took
IO.
about 7 or maybe 8 trades. But that equated into 150 trades somehow, just because I'm scaling in.
Artlist IO.
Yeah, so Randy and the gang should be popping on here pretty quick, guys, for the open. I'm probably, I don't know if I'm going to be taking many trades this morning. I just had such a good day yesterday. I took one trade this morning pre-market. I'm up $54, $53 in my 50K, this account here, this top one futures 50K instant funded. So I was up 190 or something, and then, I took another 55. So currently at 245 in this account on the day. My other 2 funded accounts here, if I do take a trade, I'll probably take it in these guys. They're up $75. I'm kind of like willing to risk that 75 in a trade. So interesting. So say you enter a trade that normally you go in 5 micros, you would start with say 2 and then scale in the rest over the pullback. Yeah, so I would even go down to 1 contract. Like I've been just buying the bid with 1 contract. So as long as it's kind of in that area before the invalidation zone, like if I'm not getting new information saying that the trade's gonna end, why not scale in, right? I know it's like people say don't add to losers, don't add to this, don't do that, right? But just think about it like in the other sense is if you do buy 5 micros right off the get-go, your stop is like set in stone hard at whatever dollar amount or point amount that you want to lose, right? So it just in this way you just get a little bit more of a little bit more flexibility on your entry and your stop, right? Because if I'm only in with 1 micro, I can give it a lot of space in the stop, right? And like as I add more micros, I'm gonna probably bring my stop up, right? And then let's just say your entry price starts at 25,000 even, and then you add at 25,093 because it starts to bounce. It pulled back, but it starts to bounce, and then you start adding in all down there. You're gonna bring your average price down a bit, but it's still like kind of in your trade thesis. And you end up getting a better overall price. Now, obviously, like if it just keeps pulling back and looks like it doesn't, like then slow down the scaling in, right? Like don't scale in the rest of the way. Wait for it to like recover, and then you can start to like add some contracts as it gets back to closer to your price, right? So yeah, so scaling in, and then especially if you're adding, like if you're say it pulls back and then it starts to bounce a bit and you're adding in, it's going to bring your average price down a little bit. And then what I do is I actually bring my take profit down a little bit. So like say I'm shooting for 10 points, and you're, as you add a couple contracts, it'll show your take profit staying in the same spot, but it'll say 11 points and then it'll say 12 points, right, to that take profit. So then you can actually bring your take profit down a little bit to back to the 10-point mark. And then it's going to be like easier for you to get your 10 points, right? So it's kind of a, it's kind of a good way to reduce your risk. I'm finding anyways, because I just find that whenever I jump in with my full contract size, say 5, and maybe I'm willing to add another 5 to get to 10, you only have 1 ad, right? So where are you going to do that? Are you going to do that ad as you're breaking out, bring your average up? Are you going to add it, as you're pulling back? But then if you get in too heavy, then you're in 10 on a pullback and it continues pulling back, right? It just doesn't work that good for me. So, I mean, definitely, trade at your own risk. Obviously, I'm not trying to give anyone financial advice. I'm just saying like what's been working for me, right? So I've been just kind of willing to add in one at a time. And there we go. Somebody's here.
Artlist.io.
What's up, buddy?
What's happening, man? You streaming from the trailer? I love it.
Yeah.
How you doing the internet, Starling?
No, it's the campsite has internet, so.
Dude, it's good. It's not. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound horrible, right?
Thank you.
Dude, so I started scaling in and out of my trades. I've been telling the chat here. I've been buying one contract at a time, scaling in and out as long as my trade stays within my thesis.
Yeah.
So yesterday, my TradeZealous shows I took 148 trades.
But it was probably only how many positions, really?
I think I traded about 8 total trades. So I'm only trading one account at a time, but I'm trying to cycle through them.
Yeah.
So it's about 8, or maybe there's about 8 or 10 trades total in the whole day. But some of them I scaled into 10 or 15 contracts kind of idea. So,
Music licensing.
ended up I'm basically up. Yesterday I made $1,000 across all those accounts. So
nice.
Yeah, and I've been having a killer week, dude. 500, 540 on Sunday, 440 Monday, 880 Tuesday, 950 Wednesday, and now 53 this morning so far. So.
Nice. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of and you'll hear it a lot later on too, especially a lot of people, really good traders, make their money adding into their positions. But it's when you have a winner, you just basically run with it versus just trying to play conservative all the time. Cool, when it's choppy, you can be conservative, but when the market's trending, Nick does that very well. Nick's a prime example of that, right? When price action is in his favor, it's trending, and he's reading it well. He's 8 minis into a trade by the end of it, just by continuously adding into the position, right?
Add on the pullbacks, buy the pullbacks. Yeah,
That's
we
funny.
both had a really good long trade last week. I think it was a 2-hour trade or something. Just adding on the pullbacks of it was all in our favor, obviously, but yeah.
Nice. Any thoughts on the market right now? I'm just kind of getting the charts open and having a look. And
I think our previous day high is definitely, if we get above that, I could see us get some nice expansion higher. We've been really quite bullish, obviously, since overnight here. So
we had that same thing yesterday too, where we had a crazy bullish overnight, and then we had a pump up, and then just that sell off.
Yeah. So we definitely could get a sell off again here.
Yeah. Everything's in the cards right now. I think. There's nothing that you can say can't happen, because look at the last since Friday, right? It's just been. And Austin we were talking about on stream yesterday, but it's funny because it's all based on manufactured tweets. Nothing is based on fundamentals or technicals. It's just Trump saying something that could be true, might be true, might not be true.
Yeah. Yeah, and every time he says something about tariffs, the market drops hundreds of points and then just recovers it.
Because it's not anything that's set in stone. It's him saying it's with the words. It's not here's a piece of paper that I'm signing saying there's 100% tariff on China, right? Here's, you know what I mean? He's just saying words on posting a tweet.
Yeah, kind of manufactured moves, right?
Exactly what it is, man. Exactly what it is, manufactured news.
And then everyone's like, well, I'm still bullish, so I'm going to buy this.
Nick joining us today?
Good question, actually. Probably. He usually will pop in. He didn't say he had anything else going on, so. And Christine?
Yeah, Christine's going to be until the time changes on at the end of the month here. She'll be a little bit late every day. The kids come into her bed, and so she's like kind of trapped. But she's like, once the time changes, she'll be, because then it gives her an extra hour, because there's actually no time change in Mexico.
Oh, okay, yeah. So she kind of has to get the kids going at this time. Yeah, exactly.
Right then in the morning they come bug her and just gets them ready for school and whatnot. So
makes sense. Just getting up to that previous day high. You're on ES, or are you gonna do NQ?
Yeah. Yes. I can see it. NQ looks good.
Yeah. You can always see the screen if you want to.
Yeah.
I've been on since 5. So
yeah, I was gonna say I saw the clock said you've been on for 59 minutes when I logged in, and I did double take, and then I saw you with your tooth. But did you go fishing? Are you going fishing today then? Like now?
Yeah,
wouldn't you be fishing right now?
Yeah, I mean I could go, but I just figured I'll just get up, take some trades, hang out with you guys, and then head out.
Nice. You got to make sure to make some content when you're on the river and share it with the group, because I'm pretty sure everybody would love to see it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
How busy is it up there right now?
It's so busy, dude. It's like it's not even that fun, to be honest, with how busy.
If you go back 10 years ago, even 15 years ago, how busy was it?
I mean, there's still lots of people on the river, but nothing like, at least you'd get, 10 feet space on either side of you, where now it's like you got like maybe 4 feet and there's another guy, and then 4 feet and another guy, so not even barely enough room to swing your rod around.
I just wonder what happened that made it so damn busy. I guess just
ever since the COVID thing, right? And then everyone started camping and started fishing.
Interesting. That makes a lot of sense.
I noticed that like it exponentially grew around that time, the camping and fishing situation. So
interesting. Morning, Trevor. How's it going, buddy? For everybody in the chat, the tickets dropped today for the Futures Bootcamp in May. Yes. And Trevor, I would say, you've been trading for a couple years now. I would definitely check out that event, dude. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, Lance, you gonna come? You coming to Tampa? I haven't asked you yet. Yeah, I've been having a bit of an off trading week, man. I'm not, I don't know. Just Monday, I lost those 2 accounts. Tuesday, I mismanaged a trade on stream with you guys, and then I managed to hit max profits in some 25K accounts. But when you're not feeling good, even the winning trades don't feel good.
Oh yeah.
And then even yesterday, I opened up my stop and took a massive hit in my Ignite account. Not even a massive hit, but I've never taken a loss in that account. So now I was 700 away from a payout, but taking that loss messed up my ESS score.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting, now I have to get like 2,600 in profit.
Damn.
Qualify for a payout. I already took in one on the account, so I got my money back on it. It's not the end of the world.
Nice. Yeah.
And then I ended up catching a short at the end of the day, or later in the day there, that I got a take profit trader account to pay up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I don't know what to do with. I can take out. There's 2,400 in the account. I can take out basically
300,
like 1,300 and close the account, or I can take out. I can take out the 240 extra that's in there, whatever it is.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably try to put a little more buffer in that guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Come on, Lance. You don't wear an ankle bracelet. Give me a break now. You mean the one that your wife put on you? Is it one of those ones off Amazon so she can track you at all times?
Yeah. There she is.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
How are you?
Music licensing
Good.
reimagined.
Here, let me get this QR code off of here.
Where are you, Dave?
I'm at the campsite.
Oh, nice.
I'm camping on the Vedder River in Chilliwack. So
Dave is fishing.
Nice.
didn't Tom Hugard say something about fishing in that event, or is that the other
Fishing
guy?
technique.
Artlist
Yeah, the
IO.
fishing technique, yeah. How is everyone?
We're good
Morning.
now.
Morning. Trevor, Michael.
Music licensing
Yeah.
reimagined.
Probably won't be out this week. It's out for editing. So this week we have who's our guest this week? Is it Lou? Lou Tucker's our guest this week. So his will probably drop first, and then ours will drop the following week. We have to get it edited. It's not like we can't do it ourselves. We're not that technically advanced. Well, we use two cameras, three mics, so we have like different angles. It's got to be like all cut and spliced together.
Yeah. That was a in-person one.
Yeah, we did it in LA.
Nice.
Super cool. Our first one.
That's a
Michael, you coming to Tampa? I just told everybody before you got in the chat the tickets go on sale today. So,
Reimagined.
and one thing I will tell you that these tickets, I guarantee you, will sell out. Austin's put together quite the group of speakers, and he's going to have a special guest speaker coming. That's going to literally.
Is he announcing that today?
Yeah, he's announcing it. He already announced it on his Instagram. He's just off the desk this morning. He had to go pick up his brother from the airport, so that's probably why it's not in the group yet. I should
Artlist IO.
put a picture of me in there.
Good morning, Nick.
Mr. Mustang.
I thought you were going to call him Mr. Mustache.
Oh man, I need to go get another shave and a haircut. Starting
This
to
guy's
look
living the
like,
life. He doesn't even have to do that himself anymore.
You haven't found a monkey that can do it yet?
no, you got to train those guys. Their handshake.
Their handshake.
Music licensing reimagined.
We're not doing a whole lot currently at the open here. Hey guys.
Well, you're not in a trade already?
I took one this morning.
Of course you did. You're the biggest degenerate I know. You just can't get off that computer.
Oh, you should see my yesterday. I took it shows my TradeZealous shows 148 trades
On one account, right?
and 75% win rate, and I made $1,000. So,
All right.
but I was telling Randy it's because I've been scaling in one contract at a time. So, one trade is actually like 10 trades. Idea. So.
Music licensing
I like it.
reimagined.
Yeah, Lance, I'm the horse guy trader.
The horse guy trader, nice.
I couldn't remember that was Lance for a hot second. I need like a list of names. I don't know why. Lance,
You
why can't
cannot
your name
forget
be
Lance.
Lance? So I
Oh,
remember.
I
this
love
name.
it. You made a list of names. Oh, that's
I
awesome.
need to.
Artlist IO.
So Scott was telling me he took a trade last night, hey, Randy? And he thought it was in his practice account, but it was in his live funded account.
He sent me his DRC.
Yeah, he made like $400 in each account, and then he realized after, he's like, "Oh my god, I just traded the wrong accounts."
Music licensing.
And then he made it. I was reading the DRC, and he even said in the DRC, "Is like I want to get to a place where I can trade my funded accounts, like my sim accounts, because my sim accounts I just don't like. You're not stressed out and thinking about it. It's like that dilemma of trading paper trading to trading real money, right? So
Yeah.
I've never actually used a paper trading account.
No.
I
I'm
probably
gonna say-
should have.
I don't think
What
I
is
have
it?
either, Nick.
Artlist IO.
Like I just did I went straight to combines.
I went straight to a personal account.
I used paper trading in the beginning when I started. when I started in Stockland, the suggestion was to paper trade for about 3 or so months. So I think I can't remember if I did it for 3 or so months or like a month. But I don't know if you guys remember the podcast where Ack told us about his friend who had traded for like 10 years and then went to paper trading for 3 months. And once he came back to real life trading was when he became like, he got his funded account with FTMO and actually like started to be profitable. After that, switched to paper trading. So on our podcast, there's a podcast coming out with Austin, and it is myself, Rebecca, and Jen. And on it, Rebecca says that she never suggests paper trading, and she's very passionate about that. And I would 100% disagree with her. Although I didn't say it on the podcast, didn't want to get into a fight. But I
should have.
There's a time and a place. There's a time and a place. So, yeah.
You disagree about stuff and have a conversation. That's not like I wouldn't paper trade. I don't think paper trading is a good idea either. So you can fight with me about it.
I don't want to fight with you about it, Nick. I know I'm right. There's no point.
No,
Okay, guys, everyone now.
I'm right.
On a positive note, go give this link a follow. Christine just started her own Instagram, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sweet.
For trading.
My Insta. Yeah,
We're gonna blow this up. It's it'll actually be, everybody in the group that knows Christine, like her content will be very valuable. She's always talking straight up shit. She's not messing around. And just good insight.
But she will avoid confrontation at all costs.
Yeah.
I think she's going to bring a different element to the space when it comes to female traders, because a lot of female traders play off of things that, are, I don't want to say, can I say sexist? Is that right? Or they play off of like women's like saying that like boohoo, look at me. Where I don't think, is that okay to say that, Christine? Am I wrong?
I don't know. I'm trying to understand to see if I see.
Like I'm trying to say, like a lot of female traders in the space, I find, like especially on Instagram, play off of not the victim mentality. I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna mess this up and get myself into trouble.
Look at me, I'm really cute. I can trade too. Something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Where Christine will just like Christine is who Christine is. So it's very like it's honest, which you don't get.
Yeah.
You know my shirt that says "Don't be a pussy," my new paraphernalia shirt? I have something for the back. Andrew said it yesterday. It's going to say, just because I have one doesn't mean I need to be one.
Oh, there you go. I love it.
All right.
But said a little better. But get it? So it'll be the front and then that'll be the back. I'm going to wear it to the conference.
That's what I was going to say. Like, Christine goes from being Mrs. Nice to she's gonna be kicking everybody's ass. What do you call a pussy? I know pussy.
But Randy, you couldn't figure out your thought. You couldn't explain it. I'm sorry I interrupted you. Apparently
No, it's okay. I don't need to explain it. I think everybody knows where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
I will look for that now. I don't want to be that. So you got to make sure I understand what it is so I can avoid that.
I was talking to Rebecca about that, being a woman in the trading space and being online all the time. Mm-hmm. And she showed me some of the DMs that she gets.
Really?
What the fuck is wrong with people is the only thing that I can say about that.
That's crazy.
Oh, you mean like people like talking shit, right?
Oh my God. Like, and she said it's like and apparently all the women in that space, that's a lot of the crap that they get.
Lots of harassment from all the dudes.
Not prepared.
Yeah, I mean, how much, to use Christine's term, how much of a pussy do you have to be to start picking on a woman online anonymously, making just nasty comments about not only their, like, if you didn't like the way they trade, you can have a conversation about it, but some of the nasty personal shit that people say is just, wow.
Tasteless.
But you nailed it, Nick. Like you said it exactly. Exactly like that. They're just like they're pussies. They're keyboard warriors. They have no life. Like they sit behind their desk and prey on people because they just literally can't go out in public probably and show their faces because.
You know what? Doesn't it give you a better feeling to help somebody out and give somebody encouragement rather than just step on the back of their neck when they're down, though?
For sure, I agree.
I mean, I'm not a religious person, but I do have one commandment that I always follow. It's don't be a dick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pretty basic.
Yeah.
Covers pretty much everything right there. Just don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Music license.
I don't know why is your guys' NQ for Bookmap working? My NQ is not loading, but my ES loaded.
I don't have Bookmap today, so.
Neither do I. I'll pull it up right now.
Yeah, I know my ES is running, but my NQ is not running. I was just about to say, Christine, look, it's that setup again, and what happens? We're back at the New York DWAP. Like off the overnight, the trade I was saying to you yesterday.
Yeah, normally I'd like this like short, but it just seems like a really high volatile handle.
Opening range is 13 points-ish.
Yes, Trevor. Rebecca, I always find people when they try gold, they either are great at it, and it sounds like Rebecca's like can trade gold, or you just get roughed up. Like
she's been killing it.
Yeah, you never speak the word gold again. So it's cool that she's like figured that out. So that'll be cool to see.
I was talking to Mr. Schwartz this morning, and I don't take gold trades on any prop firms because I don't like to day trade it. I like to swing trade it. So I'll put a limit order in at a price that I like and then hold it for however long I can. And that's the only way I'll trade gold. I always joke and say gold is too heavy and oil is too slippery. Nat gas is explosive, so I don't touch them. But that only is with prop firms.
Yeah.
Well, I don't trade oil at all because one new war can
mess it up.
Change the price drastically.
And oil's too slippery.
Oil is slippery. Nat gas is explosive.
James, I don't think any one of us are long. I think the only trade I had presented was a short that I just wasn't, I don't know, didn't like something about it, so I didn't get in it.
My overnight VWAP on NQ isn't printing either. Guys, what's going on with NQ here? It's driving me nuts.
Not sure.
No. Michael, you're short. Where are you short from? Tell me.
Artlist.io.
And Michael, Randy is, and you don't know until you meet him. And now you probably saw that picture and he is tall.
Good morning, James.
That was the big conversation when we all first met. Randy was like, whoa, you're tall. And we didn't know because at home he has a setup and his camera's kind of facing down.
Yeah, it's funny because everybody keeps telling me when they meet me in person that they thought I was shorter.
Well, I saw you in a photo next to Austin. I was like, is Randy a giant or is Austin really short?
I'll let you. I don't want to say it on. I don't want to say it on camera. But
both things being true at the same time.
I'll let you come to the conclusion of that one.
Maybe it's a bit
Austin, like 5'9", 5'10".
Nick, how tall are you?
5'10", 5'11", maybe.
Oh, so you're good.
That's like Andrew. You're the same height as my husband. I think Austin is 5'5". Is he 5'5"?
Oh, all right. So he's a little on the.
And I'm not answering this question.
No comment.
He's like my height.
And Christine is short.
I'm not short.
I'm just kidding. Good morning, Daniel. How you doing? It's been a while. I feel like I haven't I've been super busy on my end, so you guys have been a lot more in stream than I have. But how you doing, Daniel? It's been a while.
Yeah, I gotta go back and follow you guys back, but I gotta figure out who's who. Here I got Michael. Market Butcher.
You got spammed by all of us.
Trevor. Who's old? My old Kentucky homeboy.
Oh,
that's Lance.
That's Lance.
Everybody go follow.
Why
Go
can't you
follow
just have your
Lance.
normal name?
Lance got the funniest names, man.
Why do you have all different names?
I think
Christine, you're gonna die when Lance is like just Lance's story. Like Lance is good. It's funny.
Lance is a funny guy. I think we should
Yeah,
keep him around.
He can be political sometimes, but it's so funny. Like it's good.
Nick, you're on Instagram, right?
See.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's under the mustache trader. Okay, now guys, we gotta go tag that Instagram if it's not been taken yet. The mustache trader, and just hang on to it.
Mustache trader.
I'm telling you, when we all do our dress up like Tanner day, get Christine with the fake mustache. We'll all just have mustaches. Put some balloons in our shirts so we look like we're huge.
Baseball cap.
Yeah.
Baseball cap turned backwards.
Yeah. Orange glasses.
Guys, I'm going to be at the reception desk at the conference, so I get to meet every single person there.
Oh yeah, you bet. And you're gonna know everybody's like, yeah, it's cool. You're gonna know their names.
Nice.
I'm coming in disguise so no one knows me.
Nice,
Actually, there's
Daniel.
a
I
guy,
like that. You'll get
there's a
locked
guy
up
in
in a
LA, Nick, and someone asked me if that was you. And I was like, no, but like he kind of looked a little bit like you in the eyes. But I was like, no, he's not here, unfortunately.
I'll be there in was it Tampa?
Yeah, so excited.
That'll be fun.
Licensing reimagined.
Tampa's
No.
Can't wait to meet all you jokers in person.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I might have said this before. Sorry if I repeat myself a lot, but I do notice sometimes when there's stages, people pass combines, and there's a bit of a trouble phase. People get their first payouts, trouble phase. You get your live account, and you're back into a trouble phase. So I think it's such a great thing that you're locking back in, because I think if people know that that's a thing, then maybe they can help prevent it. Yes, it's a hard thing, because I think we think we're gonna get payouts and just be like in the money, you know, like we've made it, except it's not the case.
Yeah, that it doesn't work that way. I did exactly the same thing, Daniel.
Yeah.
I took my first payout and then I think I blew up that account in about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, we talk to so many traders and I hear it all the time. I see it all the time.
Artless.
Are you
Damn
going to be
right,
rolling,
Lance.
though, Lance? Michael, did you take any profit at the view up there?
Artlist.io.
The
Michael
trade
did
that
well.
no, Michael went short, so it would have been the deviation +1 to -1. I'm assuming it's the short that I said I had presented, but
Nice.
I don't know why. I just wasn't feeling it.
Music licensing reimagined.
So I think Michael will take profit at the VWAP sometimes, or partial profit. So I was just asking, and it looks like he did, which is awesome. So that's like I feel like you scalp more than I am right now. Because that was 33 to 25.
Artlist.io.
Oh, you got a little green. Okay. But I mean, still a good, that's a green trade. Nothing wrong with that.
Coming up on the New York right now, taking it.
Daniel, don't let that ego get in the way. do what I do every morning. I just look in the mirror and tell myself, you're too stupid to do this, so take it slowly.
Is that like I don't know. I feel like that's the exact opposite advice I've ever heard.
Yeah, usually you're supposed to look in the mirror and say,
From
"You're
anyone.
good. You're gonna do this."
But I love it.
You can just be like Nick. I look in the mirror every morning and I tell the man in the mirror that like this is like I'm better than like I'm competing with you. You don't have to. You don't have to think stupid because you're not stupid. We all know that.
Yeah, Christine still doesn't understand my sense of humor either. So
no, I love your sense of humor.
Do not tell yourself you're stupid.
I won't.
Just like for prop accounts, if you're only trading prop accounts, instead of have the ego about it, be like, oh, I can do this, great. But what you need to do is remember that those prop accounts are really, really good at fucking you 6 ways from Sunday. And the first thing that they do is they tell you that it's a 50K account. It's not a 50K account. You purchase $2,000 worth of drawdown. That's it. You get $2,000 worth of drawdown, and that's what you're trading with. So if you're looking at your trades as wins or losses, are you looking at a P&L as in money, or are you looking at percentages? I'm happy taking a 1% profit in a day. That's 1%. Anybody that says that a 1% profit per day isn't enough is just stupid. 1% profit per day over time is a huge amount of money.
Randy, Thomas, and I actually talked to a guy in LA that owns a prop firm. And Thomas, I looked at him and I'm like, Thomas, what are you doing? But he asked him straight up. He's like, how do you capitalize on traders' weaknesses? Meaning, how do you make money off people failing? And the guy answered and he said, we prey on their impatience. So he's like, we put a minimum trading day. He's like, if you make them wait 7-8 days, they blow accounts. So like they are purposefully doing that to make money. So it's like exactly what Nick, you just said. They do in all sorts of ways, and they all do it differently on like how to fuck you. What did you say? 8 ways from Wednesday?
Sideways?
6 ways from Sunday.
Yeah.
6 ways from
That's
Sunday.
even Nick and I were talking about the take profit trader. I love them, but their language of daily payouts is feeding on people's impatience.
Yes.
Yeah, and
you don't go into your boss at work and say, hey, give me money today. I just put in an 8-hour shift.
No.
You get paid after 2 weeks or whatever the week, whatever it works out to be, but you just don't collect unless you're a male prostitute or something. Maybe you get paid. You can ask for your money, that day. But other than that, you know what I mean? You're screwed. So.
Yeah, when we were talking about this the other day, if you can be patient and take a little bit of money every day, just a little bit, not go on tilt, and only take trades that are good setups that fit in your plan, you're not going to win every day. No one does. But if you can take those trades that fit your plan, that are consistently, say you have a 70% win rate, great. Keep taking those trades, take small amounts of profits day in, day out, copy trade to 20 accounts, 30 accounts, however many accounts you want to, and don't take a payout for 30 days. I have 2 accounts right now that I haven't taken a payout in, I think it's about 3 months. I'm going to, as soon as I cycle through to that basket. But when I take my payout, I'm not taking the full amount down to, I'm not taking a max payout either. I'm leaving enough drawdown in there to where I can continue trading that account until either they try and make me go live, or I decide instead to leave that prop firm company and just take a full payout.
Yeah, I like that. I actually was feeling, I've been trading a combine I'm in my 3rd month. And when I went into it, I just said to myself, I'm just here to get data, because I had switched up my strategies and I had a really good mindset about it. I'm not full porting this. I'm not looking to even I'm not thinking about passing it. I'm just trading, trying to be consistent as possible. And I've been pretty good until just this past week, when I started feeling some notes of what we were talking about, just the impatient part. My brain started saying, oh, you've been in a combine for 3 months. No one sits in combines for 3 months. You should be able to pass this in a couple days and move on and all this stuff. And I think I was able to reel myself back in yesterday, remember why I had started it, know that my whole goal is to, once it's passed, I will continue trading it I'll continue to fund it exactly like I traded the combine. And it's okay if it takes me 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, because it's not, like you're just saying, it's not about this race to get a payout. I think I have to just put the importance of trading properly for longevity in my brain first before getting a payout, if that makes sense.
I'm with you on that one. If you're going to trade a prop account,
yeah,
you can trade it like a crazy person and try and get it funded really quickly. And I know a lot of people are really good at that.
Yeah.
Or you can trade it exactly the same way that you would a funded account or a personal account, and not reinforce bad habits. Because every time you make a win on a shitty trade, going against your rules, throwing 5 micros on a 2K worth of drawdown, you're just reinforcing bad habits. Because it worked once doesn't mean it's going to work long term. And if it's not going to work long term, you're going to lose money. Be happy with your 1-2%.
Yeah.
Over time, you're going to pass it eventually. And then you're going to start taking payouts eventually. If you look at it long term, you are going to make more money than you spent on the account long term. And if you don't have a long-term outlook, you shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I love it. One thing I was going to add earlier, when Christine was talking about that other prop firm you can actually trade equities on it. One thing that I did like that they did say is, Thomas asked him another great question, is what is the process to becoming a live trader? And theirs is, it takes 6 months of trading before they even invite you to be a live trader. So you don't it's not about getting payouts. It's not about this. They want to see you trade for 6 months and trade with consistency. And then they will ask you to be a live trader. And then even he said, he's like, I'll give you my money to trade if you can show me for 6 months, because it's the delayed gratification that he believes shows a good trader.
I think that might be why I don't have a live account yet.
So these guys might be the one to give you a live account.
Nobody wants to give me a live account.
Why?
I haven't been trading the accounts long enough.
Oh, yeah.
That, I think, is the issue. I've only been trading futures for 10 months.
Yeah.
So I've been doing prop firms for literally 10 months now. And of course, the first 4 months of that, cycling through accounts, blowing up, going on tilt, doing all of the stupid things that I told myself I wouldn't do at the beginning. But I have accounts that have, 12 grand in drawdown in them, and still nothing. So,
wow.
I'm not even sure I would want a live account. You don't get tax advantage from a live account with a prop firm. I'd rather just take the money, put it into a personal account, and use the 60/40 tax leveraged accounts, and be happy with that. Is live with a prop really worth it, though? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think
exactly what you just
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, Trevor and I are on the same page here.
Yeah.
It's
Typing that
I'm
out as
trying
you're
to
saying that.
I'm trying to think of an argument of why it would be worth it, and I guess I'm struggling, to be honest. I think if you just didn't have, I don't know, like if you're in a situation to where you've used all your prop firm money to like pay your rent or things like that, like is that a situation where a live account matters, or like having a relationship with a company that could fund you like millions of dollars sometime in the future, like is that a plus? I don't know. These are just questions I ask myself.
So speaking about this, there was a guy that messaged me, I don't know, probably 6 months ago or 4 or 5 months ago, that was, in really dire straits with his trading and was actually, wanting to hurt himself.
Oh shit.
And yeah, it was just a really awkward conversation that anyways, I ended up talking to him for a bit, and it ended up working out, like, nothing bad happened, but he messaged me as we landed in LA. We're in an Uber, and he messaged me and he just took his first payout. And he told me, and he's like, thanks for listening. No one's ever really took the time to listen. And I said, I'm glad you took the payout. How are things at home? He's like, better. And he's like, I'm just submitted my second payout. I said, dude, that's the best thing I ever heard. He messaged me yesterday and he said, I'm a disgrace. And I'm like, what happened? This is the kind of things that you don't hear about in the prop space, but he took both of his payouts and bought all accounts with it. He didn't put any money aside, didn't do anything nice for himself, didn't take his wife out for dinner or anything. He bought all accounts and he blew them all.
Oh.
And now we're back having that same conversation. At least he's not talking about doing anything physical to himself, but we're having the same conversations with the same language as we were 5 or 6 months ago. So it's just the prop space can be so violent, but at the end of the day, we don't have excuses for our behavior. We can't just sit there and blame it. Oh, this happened. You just took 2 payouts. You should have done something different with the payouts. And we always talk about it too. It's like, as soon as you get your first payout, go take yourself out for a nice dinner. Treat yourself to something nice. Just don't go and dump it all back into another challenge or another funded account. So just having this conversation about the space and where we're at. It's just, here's a horror story now of how something that felt really good has now turned back into that vicious cycle.
And thankfully he found you instead of one of those fake guru internet keyboard cunts that
he listed. He listed 3 or 4 people in the space, like big people that he reached out to, and they basically said, here's my my discount code, buy an account with my discount code.
So it goes back to what I was saying earlier, the one commandment: don't be a dick. It feels a lot better to help somebody and lift somebody up than it does to take advantage of somebody in a shit situation for what, a couple of bucks on a affiliate code.
Ugh.
To that, I would just say, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
How you liking this chop, guys?
Oh my gosh, this is
Still stuck in the range here.
Disgusting.
I would love for it to just get down to previous day New York, because I also have the deviation down there, and then go long at some point. But I mean, it's gotta go somewhere for me to do that.
Oh, if you look at Bookmap, there's like levels everywhere too. Like it's not even orders above, orders below.
So since you 4 are here, anyways, I did put together a Discord channel. I don't know. I wanted to talk to all you guys to see if you guys want to all be involved before we like launch it or anything. But got something started. So if we want to try to put together a Discord for like the Stream Gang kind of idea,
I think it's genius.
Just throwing it out there. I built it up already. Got all the channels built and started some posts and everything. But
Nice.
And then potential, like can get some like coaching situations happening through that is kind of the idea. So
I think it's a great idea to have just even a platform for people just to jump in and chat, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So we can all talk about that again later.
I'm down.
Is Price
I
doing
don't think I'm
something?
qualified to be a coach or anything, but
Me neither. But I can yell at you about a few things if anyone wants, if that's
Yeah.
the kind of thing they like.
yeah, you need to yell at me some more. I feel left out.
I would never yell at you, Nick. Only Randy.
Why not? It's because you don't care, isn't it?
There we go. It's finally getting out of the range here.
I care.
I was waiting for
About
Christine
what?
to say, Randy, you didn't take the first break of the opening range.
Oh,
What are
I
you
knew
gonna
you
do?
weren't going to do that today.
I'm working on my
Yeah.
patience. Also, can I move this around maybe? I added the comments to the thing because we have like different channels we're streaming to, and so we can all see. But I don't know how I move this over.
I don't know if you can. Yeah, I saw that.
That's okay. You can just
Sorry.
be on my face. No,
No,
one
it
needs
covers your. It covers
no
your
one needs
face.
to see my face.
Why?
Just because I've seen
What
it
if people
enough.
think it's Nick? They hear that voice and they think it's Nick talking. They're like, "Oh my God, Nick sounds like a woman."
I do. I do sound like a woman.
When are you coming to Mexico, Nick?
I think I might be coming in March.
Nice. Are
Did you
gonna
look at
do-
that place I sent you? Does that not work for you?
That works perfectly. That place is
Yeah.
beautiful.
I know,
It's
isn't
nice,
it?
right?
Could do that, and then add comments.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, I want to sit in the same room with you guys and do this. That'd be
Yeah.
humorous.
oh, it'll be fun. We did one morning in LA where we live traded like that. It was fun.
Daniel, that's awesome that you're doing some copy trading.
There we go.
2-week trial. Trade Copia. Has anyone ever used that?
No, I've heard that twice now.
Quirt and Will, what's up, guys?
Let us know, Daniel. Report back.
So Daniel, again, not a coach or anything, but just as somebody who has a lot of experience with copy trading, look over your trades for the first month and make sure that your executions are tight. Some of those trade copiers, you will end up with a 3 ticks to 7 ticks difference in your entries and exits, which if you're trading minis makes a big difference. Government shutdown.
I have no insight into that at all.
What's a
Quasimodo.
Quasimodo stack?
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
enlighten us, Will.
What is Quasimodo? That's the best trading name I've ever heard, though.
I mean, I do have a hump on my back.
And Nick has a discount code for Traders Post if you want to use that, Daniel.
I do.
Just throwing it out there. I think Randy has one too, so you pick.
Big Randy shut the government down.
How'd you know?
Oh my god.
That's how I roll. That's why I'm in Mexico right now, hiding out. They're looking for me.
Don't say that on TV.
It's funny, Dave. I started laughing about that. I was talking to Mr. Schwartz this morning, and I was telling him I had a discount code for Traders Post, an affiliate code for like 3 months. Didn't know it. Had no idea.
I gotta start using my trade copier more. I think this is one of the reasons I was telling Christine yesterday up and
Do I like this?
flipping
Mom?
through all these different accounts, and it's leading to me over trading, and I'm winning, but it's like I don't want to be taking 10 trades in 10 different accounts. Like I just want to get back to taking a few trades a day, copy trading them, and then just capitalizing. Like I need to get to the mentality of forgetting about, okay, this account's close to a payout, this one's not, and just trade them all the same. And then when they qualify, they qualify, instead of being like, I got to get this account to a payout today, I got to get this account to a payout tomorrow.
Yeah, and if you're taking that many trades in a day, switching between accounts, I mean, you're an old man. You're gonna have a heart attack.
Thanks.
So
Tone
what does that
down.
make me? Because I'm older.
Oh yeah, Dave is older than me actually.
We're
I'm
all
older than-
kind of old here.
I'm older
should-
than all of you.
Dave, we should stack the
Nothing involved.
chat in numerical order. Like Nick should be at the top, you should be below him, Christine should be below you, I should be at the bottom.
You're
Oh,
not at the bottom. I'm younger than you. For once.
Christine will always be at the bottom.
Yeah. Mm.
Let me rephrase that in
Okay.
the
There you
age
go.
order.
Is that right?
On that note, I'm gonna go grab some coffee.
Yeah. Michael, I did hesitate on that as well. I would really like to see a retest, like a double rejection of the previous day New York. And I'm also been trying to wait for the price to move outside the deviation and move back in versus like that was like a barely a move out. So I hesitated. Also, the previous day New York VWAP is sloping down. Yeah, so I was just looking for a retest. If we could get like a higher low and retest those levels, I think that would be a trade that I would like need to be in. Or like a sweep of the lows even.
You know
But
what
I
I'm
don't-
noticing? Oh, go ahead, Christine. Finish what
I
you're
was just
saying.
gonna
Sorry.
say the price action is not like, ooh, I'm waiting for this perfect trade setup. I'm more like, oh, like a little bit more hesitant for sure.
Yeah, I can. It totally feels like Bookmap has all these orders above, but we're sitting here making a move lower.
Yeah.
And now we found some support on previous days New York, but it's like, I was going to say I've done this probably, I don't know, 5 times, maybe more. But since I started streaming, that where I have days where I just have to like be patient. 'Cause for me,
Mhm.
normally I'm not. And it actually feels really good.
Yeah.
It feels good to just sit here and chat and not be like itching to click the button because I see a setup or I see, price
Yeah.
moving in a direction and Bookmap's telling me something. So it's like,
Yeah. And like that support was just too perfect almost,
Yeah,
like
right.
it almost never goes like that. And like watch this be the day that it just like perfectly like literally touches and then just goes off. But I mean, if it is, it is. You're not going to catch every trade. But the amount of times like that you would get in there and then you'd get stopped out because it had to retest it or sweep the lows, like then you have to get back in. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's actually better just to wait and just avoid that first loss. And you might miss a trade in that, but it's better than the alternative.
Caden Campbell, Randy, what's up?
sorry guys, I was just talking to Hillary.
And
Hayden,
Hillary-
what's up? Willy.
Hillary asked if I wanted to go to the gym, and I was like, no, but yes.
Oh no, you guys are. I was just actually asking her if you guys can take your golf cart,
Yes.
because then I will take Miles out for a cruise, just to get him out of the house.
Oh, there's a new house for sale in Texas.
We are all flat, Caden. Not one of us has taken a trade. Mr. Schwartz had a short, and I believe Will had a short, but got stopped out at break even. And I think that's it. I think that's the 2 trades in the whole group today.
Is that Will from Uvita?
Is Will trades Will from Hello Pancake? I'm assuming. Is that Will trades the one from Costa Rica? What's happening, Ben?
I did.
I like
take a
Mr.
trade.
Schwartz. It sounds like it sounds professional.
Oh, Randy. So I was watching you on stream with Austin, and how Austin always does his horrible Indian accent. You need to start messing with him.
I tell him all the
Tell me-
time. I'm like, I don't even know what you sound like. Like, if people are gonna start thinking that's what Indians sound like, that's not what they sound like.
If you're gonna do an Indian accent, seriously, at least get it right. Oh, pardon me, Christine. I think you are a very attractive woman. I was wondering, would you like to Habibin with the Habiber? Oh, dearie me, humperding. I mean, come on. So start screwing with Austin.
That's what I just hear.
Are you all right? You have
Clip
Oh, I
that.
love it, man.
Clip that.
You and Austin need to just do it like a side by side, like Indian impersonation, and then we'll get an Indian to walk in. Or I'll walk in and
No,
do
dude,
my Indian.
Wait, you need
Dude,
to do
I'm
the
gonna
whole
get
stream
canceled
like
before
that.
I get anywhere. Oh no, no. But he's Jewish from the East Coast. Just start doing that with him, Austin. When you're old, this is what he's gonna sound like. Barbara, what are you talking about? The kids are all right. They got money. They got food. Did they eat today? Are you sure? Oh, Jaime's doing great.
You should have heard his. You can hear his accent.
What
Already.
he's gonna sound like. Oh my gosh.
No, he's gonna sound like Jewish people call them bubbies. Like, what's a Jewish grandma? Like, he's gonna sound like that, like in the movies, or like
Babushka.
That's so funny.
Everybody needs a Jewish bubby. Michael Schwartz, you don't resent that. You resemble that.
I resent. Mr. Schwartz. Me mean.
Mr. Schwartz.
Mr. Schwartz.
Should have taken that long, hey? Shoot.
I just didn't realize I was like it's like I thought earlier, but again, it's a 20-point range. So
Yeah, I guess that trade worked out that we didn't take. Oh well.
you can't win them all.
No.
And I really didn't feel
Bubbies
like
are
fighting the
incredible.
V. I didn't really feel like fighting the overnight in the New York VWAP.
Yeah.
Like, imagine we took this off of previous days New York and it's just rejected the opening range low. Like, that would have sucked.
I don't.
Which we've seen.
I mean, have we seen? I feel
So,
like
Christine, if you bought
in the opening
if
range.
you bought that off the bottom
Mm-hmm.
of a previous days New York, where would your stop be with your style of trading right now?
Let me look. Depends on where my price was, but
Let's just say you bought it right at 718, like literally off the previous days. New York.
well, I'd have to move my stop more than what it needs to be. Like price level structurally, it'd be at like 67, like 16, but I would give it 5 points for sure. So it would be at 67.13.
Got it.
I would have probably put it just below point of control, which is 67.11, so probably
Thanks.
67.09 area.
Yeah, I don't have that on my screen.
She doesn't have that, but that's what I was looking at, Dave. Like, even if I got into the trade and had a 10-point stop, I could be well below that previous day's point of control.
But
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have entered this until there was the engulfing 2-minute candle. So my price would have been more like 67.23.
Yeah.
So then my stop would have been about 67.15, which is about 8 points. And then it would have gotten to 67.37, which is like a total of 13 points.
Would have been
1.6 R trade. Yeah.
Nice trade, Jose. Mr. Flats takes a trade.
No, what? We're all flat and you take a trade, Jose? What is
Yeah,
happening?
Jose's been killing it for
He's
the
been
past
doing
couple
good
of weeks.
lately.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
He's been on.
Jose, you can
always
you
telling
can
us.
Venmo the four of us. We'll send you our Venmo.
Yeah.
I think Jose
Right.
should just take my spot here.
Yeah.
He's not as pretty. Wouldn't work.
You are a sweet, sweet man. A lying stack of shit, but a sweet, sweet man.
Was I being sweet or was I taking a knock at Jose?
Mhm.
Oh, well, I mean,
Mustache
I guess
mustache is only on this stream. You gotta have a mustache or nothing. But Jose does have a beard.
Trying to
Christine,
get a mustache here.
Yeah.
stop waxing that thing.
No, I gotta go get mine lasered.
Z-
We have the same
Now we're
mustache.
gonna go and tap the orders above.
I don't know.
I'm flying blind without the book right now. So
Do I like the short now? Oh man, this might just be one of those days that it's like
course.
range.
Lance is gonna put his Venmo up there too.
Oh, I'm in a little short. I don't know if I jumped into that or not, but I'm in it.
ooh, it's moving nicely.
Ooh, nice push down. And there's really nothing, everything's sitting down at 67.10, so.
I mean, I'm only looking for 9 points. I don't know why I'm nervous. Stupid.
Too much coffee this morning.
I didn't know. I haven't even had like a full cup.
That's your problem.
Oh.
I'm still about a quart low myself, so.
Nice trade.
Nick, what do you think about a long here somewhere? What's your thoughts?
Which one are you on? Sorry, I was on my personal account.
Oh, on ES.
Let me pull up ES.
It's just money.
You gonna fade 15?
Not anymore.
I'm not
Was.
seeing it.
Yeah.
Not seeing it.
Couple strong 2-minute candles. Strong to the downside.
I would put a small position on a short on ES now. Probably do 1 or 2 micros, but that's just based on the trend. It's been consistently down. We've had one strong green candle.
Yeah, this is gross.
Yeah, the 15 looks heavy, definitely.
Yeah, it's pushed through that New York VWAP, so.
And we're going to get a candle close here in 25 seconds.
See if it closes below New York.
Ten seconds till some news. Something coming out, financial juice here.
Oh, I didn't even check news today. That's dumb.
What's coming up for news?
Natural gas? Yeah, natural gas. Initial balance just set 2 also, guys.
Choppy chop, 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 man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Four 15-minute candles basically inside the range.
Well, what did Evan say? If we haven't really got out of the range in the first hour of trading, it's a telltale sign of it's just going to be sideways.
Gross.
Yeah, I haven't liked anything this morning, so I just switched over to my personal accounts, trying to close out options.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I have. Got back into a Microsoft position yesterday. And I'm in drawdown, which is okay.
Daniel, your long's looking good on NQ. Where'd you get long at? Are you trying to take profits at the top of the range?
So 3 minutes ago, probably somewhere around New York, I guess. Inside the range day.
Yeah, this is. Should have stayed in bed.
I know.
Oh.
Hey, Dave, how many people are actually watching this nonsense today?
We got 46.
Should've
Where?
25 Randy's X, 6 in your X, 10 in Randy's YouTube, 4 in my YouTube, and 1 in the Twitch channel.
Twitch. What is Twitch?
Something my kid told me about.
Where all the cool kids go.
And it's
Apparently.
it's a bot.
Yeah,
It's a bot. It's there every
trying
day.
to sell viewers. Sounds right.
I'm surprised we haven't got the comment yet. Normally we get check out Streambo
Yeah.
comment from that.
Hmm.
Christine, where's your stop? 40?
39.75.
Oh, what the?
Oh, right at the
Opening
top,
range
just above that wick.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to get there.
No.
No, Koala Maggie. I do not know who that is, Wakey. I'm not into all this stuff, man. I'm a little fish in a big pond. What's the saying? Small fish in a big pond.
Honestly, like, it's shocking how many people like starting the new Instagram account, seeing all the traders out there like on social
Okay.
media. Like, holy crap, it's a lot more than I thought.
Yeah.
What are we sitting on the higher time frame? That price is all kind of the opening range high on NQ. Like this level that price is just sitting at. It looks like it's struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Make up your damn mind already.
Just yeah.
We had the what was it? Wednesday's high is right where we are, right? And there's a bunch of consolidation up there from Wednesday's high.
Oh, Randy, check your book map. NQ is up and running now.
Of course.
That was weird that it did that. No, mine's still.
Mine
down.
wasn't
Mhm.
working either for a bit.
Huh.
I just got a little notification that it said it was reconnected. It's because the book map knows we're not in Canada or the US right now. The people who run it are just actually, I think they're isn't Bookmap owned by a company in Brazil now?
Yeah, they just bought it. We met them at we met the owners at LA conference. They were one of the sponsors.
Oh, really?
Black
88
Arrow.
88 million? That's crazy. Dave, what are you
Wow.
watching?
It's the futures. What is it? Risk Life News. And
Oh,
and
yeah.
Tanner
Tyler?
has a little short. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Could you
We
hear
should
that?
actually invite. We should invite him on stream one day. We should
Oh,
start
yeah.
throwing invites out now if you guys want. I'll reach out to people and have them come on stream with us.
For sure. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's funny.
Christine getting edged.
Yeah, it looks like it. About to get stopped.
Oh my gosh, I should be videotaping this. Oh, maybe too late.
Did you get? Oh, you got taken out, right?
No, not taken out yet.
No.
It's It's going though.
Oh my God, you got by a quarter point.
Yeah, but that means nothing.
Oh, there you go.
There, it's gone. It's gone. Stop me out. Down $170.
It's okay, loss. Nothing you can't get back.
That is
No.
a controlled loss.
Very manageable.
I just wonder if we grind higher and take these orders out above us now. They've been sitting there all session. So there was orders at 40, 45, 50, 55.
They kind of took the 40s, no?
Yeah, but and then now they just put on some orders above it, 41.
Definitely not the best price action.
No. Daniel, you out of your trade? Oh, Michael got long too? Michael, you dirty dog. A 6-foot fish. 6'4" to be correct. Come on now.
You're 6'4"?
Yep.
You're huge, man. Look at
I'm not
the
gonna tell you
size
how
of
much I weigh, and then you'd be like, "Holy shit!" But
It's all muscle.
I've set some big goals for Tampa, so I'm looking to get back. Get back to when me and Hillary first got together 6 years ago. I was 228, which was my best weight ever. So if I can get back down to the 240s for Tampa, will be huge.
220.
Not if. I will get back down to the 240s for Tampa. I should say that better, sorry.
Yeah. Definitely a good day to be flat.
Yeah.
So what's everybody's thoughts on Top One's new sale and how they've changed some of the rules?
Don't know. Enlighten me.
So
What are the new rules?
you have no minimum trading days anymore.
Ooh.
Alright.
So you can qualify for a payout quick. They reintroduced the daily loss limit.
Oh,
Okay.
I
On the
do
floor?
like that. Some people don't because they want to be able to blow their account in one day. This at least gives you 2 or 3 chances, depending on the size of the account. And you can copy trade the 25Ks and the 50Ks at 5 accounts on the instant funded.
All right.
So I
They
think
still have
those.
that ESS rule.
No, it's consistency score on the instant funded.
And
ESS.
what-
Actually, I think they might be changing that too. Let me go back to more notes here.
so they took out the minimum days, but then you still have to do at least 5 days, right, to get
Okay.
the consistency properly.
Yes. Yeah. But that's not minimum days, that's consistency score, right?
Yeah.
And which again, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think a consistency score is great because it's like you have to get a certain amount of profit in a day. You shouldn't be shooting for big like you don't get punished for having a big loss day with like an ESS score.
Mm-hmm.
But it does create delayed gratification, and then in the same sense, it preys on the impatience of traders. So it's a double-edged sword for sure.
I may check it out. I just got to
And then
remember.
they will be looking to get rid of the ESS score in the future, and then they'll have a lower consistency score on those cheaper accounts. But again, you're getting an instant funded account for cheaper than anywhere in the industry. So
Does
they got to
Tradify-
have some better rules.
Does Tradify have a consistency rule like that?
Yeah, 20%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
You just have
30% if you do an eval. So if this is again where they get you with like how they're marketing. So if you do their growth eval, I believe it is, it's a 30% consistency score, and then that carries over to your funded account. But if you buy an instant funded account, it's a 20% consistency score. So they give you more room to play on an eval, but they probably expect you to blow those more than the funded, right?
Right.
Or sorry, they make the evals easier and the funded more hard. Let's say it that way.
So does that retroactive on older accounts, or the old accounts still keep the same rules they had?
I have to go and look. I think it's.
I'll have to ask that too.
Yeah, I'll find out for you, Dave.
Last off here, guys. About to take pre-market high.
Mm-hmm.
We still have room up to previous day high, which is
67.
up there at,
6.
yeah, 67, 66, yes.
Are we going to tag these orders at 50 now? How do we look on the 5-minute on everything?
I got the chart open on 5 right now.
What was yesterday's high? Oh, that's way up there. 67.
67,
Got
66.
ES above that upper band. Aren't you glad you didn't take that short earlier, Randy?
I want it to be long, actually.
No, I was saying
Christine?
short.
Oh, yeah, no.
And that's why you never listen to my dumbass. It would have
Never
been
get me
profitable
right
for
in all
about
your
30
trades.
seconds. Now, I'm wrong at least 3 times a day.
Mm.
After I hit that quota, there's a 50% chance I'll be right.
Now we can wait for a pullback, right, guys?
If
Yeah.
you don't, you're
I
gambling.
actually have so many calls today.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I'll be doing any trading, to be honest, which is not a bad thing. Plus, I got to get to the gym. Plus, we got a podcast.
Yeah.
Plus,
At
Miles has
noon,
a
right?
swimming lesson. Plus, we're crashing your guys' date night tonight
Yeah. Podcast at noon?
at noon. Yes.
Yeah.
Who you doing your podcast with?
Lou.
Louis Taka.
Lou trades options. He does trade futures, and then he is a tornado chaser.
Oh,
So
crazy.
pretty much
So,
the person in the world.
yeah.
Nothing else
We
to say.
met.
He flies drones, so he's building them now to like be able to get the shots.
Race
of the-
tornadoes.
Yeah.
So his passion, Dave, he's a professional drone racer. So you know, like when you see that shit, have you ever seen it on TV
Yeah.
before, like drone racing? He does that. He did that
Wow.
before he got into trading.
Nice.
And his brother is a meteorologist, which is how he now has gotten into storm chasing. Ooh, look at those fancy lines.
That's a Fibonacci. I was just looking where the 50% point is. 67, 44, 50.
Easy there, Zach. Settle down.
What does that
Settle
mean?
down, Mr. Gucci. Yeah, what does that mean, Dave? Enlighten us, please. Fill us
Well,
in.
you know, it's a decent place for potential entry, right? At a 50% of the bullish candle pullback. So
Do you know that Zach only looks at Fibonacci's because they're both Italian? That's all it is.
yeah.
Arbucci and Fibonacci, he thinks there's some relation from the old country.
Interesting.
I've listened to metaphysical half-wit hippies talking about Fibonacci sequences and how they're magical. It always makes me chuckle. It's again people not looking at big picture. in nature, a Fibonacci, like the spirals and stuff, nature will always take the path of least resistance, and that spiral is the path of least resistance.
So what is a Fibonacci then by definition?
It is a 33.3331. Well, if you're looking at something in nature, it's that I think it's a 33.3331 arc to where something grows in a circle. So if you look at shoots on plants when they first start growing, that's the path that they take. It's the easiest path for them to take.
I got you.
It's a number that can only be divided by itself and one cleanly. Yeah, well, in nature, it follows that arc.
I got you.
Fibonacci refers to a mathematical sequence and concept named after Leonardo of Pisa, also known as the Fibonacci, an Italian mathematician from the 13th century. It's a sequence is a series of numbers where each number is a sum of the two preceding ones.
Look at how much knowledge we have that we can give the world.
The only reason I know anything about those Fibonacci things is from working in the weed industry for so long.
Really?
I thought Fibonacci was only like strictly trading. Interesting. Good to know.
No, the people apply that to plant life in ways that I don't really understand. But when I was doing genetics research, that was something that came up repeatedly, and I tended to blow it off more than anything. Just sounded like hippie bullshit to me.
I got you.
Maybe we'll get a retracement to half of the entire move. 'Cause, that last candle was well past the halfway point of that last candle.
Let's throw a lower day anchor on here.
Why?
Just to see. We're above the New York VWAP, so that doesn't really matter.
Oh, there's the comment. Best viewers on streambo.com.
Hey, there you go. They're trying to sell you some viewers.
Remove the space.
I'll be right back.
Remove the space. How about I remove you?
It's a different name now, though. Hey, Razor Tusk.
It's a different name every single time.
Oh, okay.
I look
Crazy.
back over them. It's a different name every time.
I got a call here to take in 10 minutes, so let's see what happens here for the next few minutes. I'm going to get off here at 5 to 10. But again, guys, everybody in the chat, those tickets dropped today here. Let me give you guys that link, actually.
Yeah, I tried buying mine this morning, and it was too early.
It wasn't live yet, right? It's live now.
No.
So
Well, there you go. It's weird, though. I put in my the code ASFX, and it charged me an extra $150.
no, you serious?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, it's like
I put in my name, and it charged me an extra $150.
Oh, he's coming? Oh, you gotta charge him more.
Yeah, pretty much. That's Austin for you.
yeah, it looks like Austin took that long off of the New York VWAP. Bruce tried to short YM there too.
Really?
Yeah, nice trades.
You gonna wait for this pull back to VWAP?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's going to want to come down. What does Bookmap look like right now? Let's have a gander at that.
I would wait for a reaction off this one.
Yeah.
It looks
To
like the ones where I've
67.30.
jumped in long and it just keeps going lower.
Is it wait for the reaction? Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Kind of almost touched the New York there.
733. Positive. It's just, I might look to get long here, actually, guys. What do we think?
You doing ES micros?
Yeah.
We're having the same thought. I'm just waiting until this candle closes to see what it does with this New York VWAP.
So now if you look above, there's orders 50, 55, 60, 65. We went and tapped the orders at 40, 45, and almost 50. Oh, we did actually take the orders at 50, and now they've stacked orders back on at 50. So I find that interesting.
60.
Like, do we want to come down here and test these orders at 30? There's orders at 30. And then there's orders at like 33, which is the New York VWAP. And 30 is basically the overnight VWAP. So are you waiting for the close of the 5-minute, Nick, or the 2-minute?
Yes. Waiting for the close of the 5. I watch the 15 for trend. I enter on the 5. I manage on the 2. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, the only thing that looks like crap on the 15 is YM. NQ and ES are still been basically holding that previous day's New York on the 15.
And I'm back. So looks like I got disconnected for a minute there.
I didn't even notice that. Oh, do I want to take this trade 5 minutes before I got to take a call?
Yeah, Zar, I'm at the campsite streaming from the trailer.
Our boy Chirag is back. Zar, what's up, brother? We haven't seen. Again, I keep saying I haven't seen. I haven't seen you for a while, but it's on me. I've been MIA. I was actually asking about you on Tuesday, making sure you were still good.
Yeah, he usually comes in and tells us how good he's done every day.
And how patient he is, and how he leaves a couple runners on and goes for a walk. And
yeah,
I want to be
so
him.
Nick, what is that wick on the 5 minute telling you?
A whole lot of selling on that last one. Came back up. Sellers still in control. Barely got above what that candle opened at.
So you're still not interested in the longs?
Not yet. I got a limit order down at 67.30.
Oh, so you want to see the overnight get touched?
Yep.
we do have a little bullish fair value gap, right around 737.50. 67.37.50, which is kind of held on that last 5 minute candle.
Yeah, today is just testing my patience.
And then that candle's rejecting currently the new 5 minute right off the value area high. So we kind of need to get above that 741 if we're gonna, head back to these highs. Doesn't look like it wants to let us. Ooh. Bit of a slap.
I'm gonna take a nap for a little bit. You guys tell me if anything good happens.
Stuck in the range. Poked our head out of the bottom of the range. Then poked our head out of the top of the range, and now we're back in the range. Like it went long at 37. Nice. Could still play out. For sure. Oh. Looks like we're heading to the view up.
See if it plays with it a little bit. See if it plays nicely anyway.
Okay, boys, I love you. I gotta jump on this call.
All right.
See you later.
Enjoy your guys'
Have a
day,
good
and,
rest of the day.
Yeah, I'll see how it
Sorry
goes, and
about
good
my
luck.
horrible Indian accent.
No, it was good. It was good. Just needs a little
Still
work.
better than Austin's.
Needs a little work. Oh,
Yeah.
well, you guys enjoy the day. Chat later.
See you later.
See ya. So I guess Christine's done too. Did she say bye?
I think she's coming back.
Oh, because
She's
her
got kids, man. Be
just,
patient.
she just disconnected her camera. So what are you thinking here, Unc?
Trying to be patient. Trying real hard to be patient.
We have 43 viewers right now.
A lot of
Only about
43
there
people
in
watching.
YouTube.
What's that?
Only about 10 in YouTube. The rest are all in X.
Yeah, it's 43 people watching a whole lot of nothing right now.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on here? We're gonna break through it, or are we gonna bounce off it?
Let's try.
Are you you're on the ES, right? Bring this up.
Momentary disconnection there again. Are you frozen, Nick?
No.
Looks like maybe Nick's frozen.
Oh, phooey.
Anyways, guys, we will
Can you see me there, buddy?
yes, I can. There we go. Looks like I
Alright.
got disconnected there for a second. Probably stick around for like another 15 minutes or so, just to give us a wrap up time here. 8:15.
Good deal. So I tell you, I got bit by an ant yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah. So I didn't realize that certain types of ants are highly venomous. Had no idea. Got
Ouch.
bit by an ant. My left hand went completely numb. Couldn't feel my
Whoa.
fingers. It started going up toward my elbow.
Damn.
It was not a fun afternoon experience.
Yeah. So what do you take, like antihistamine or something for that, or?
No, I just I had Christine in my ear telling me not to be a pussy. I just sucked it up and went about my day.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Like you do.
Yeah. This is like the least
All right.
action stream we've ever had.
Yeah. You're still flat too, right?
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
took that pre-market trade and that was it. So took a short.
Yeah,
off
I set some limit orders to close out a couple hundred contracts of options, and that's it. I got really nothing here.
Mm-hmm. But hey, if anything, people can learn a little discipline from us here, like not taking trades on this kind of like choppy session, how to see these choppy sessions and avoid it.
Yeah, you don't need to take a trade every day.
No, stuck in this range. Not losing is a winning trade.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Didn't get down to a price I wanted.
Why do
Goes
people
long.
keep saying I'm supposed to be in Learning Lab? What the hell is Learning Lab? Good question. I'm not sure what Learning Lab is either, Lance.
Where is this happening?
Lance put this in the chat.
Yeah, no, but I don't see any Learning Lab stuff on my feed.
The term Learning Lab can mean a few different things depending on context, but generally it refers to space, physical or digital, designed for active hands-on learning, experimentation, and skill development.
Well, being patient is a skill.
Yeah.
Learn that. Neither one of us have lost any money today, so that's better than taking shit trades and ending up red.
Yeah. Because every one of these candles looking like it's going to go down or looking like it's going to go up just retraced exactly back.
Yep.
So if you didn't aggressively take profits, you would have probably taken a loss, right?
You would have definitely taken a loss.
SFX people talking about it. Giving you a hard time.
Those crazy ASFX people.
Were you just taking along there or what?
No, it got down to my price and hit my limit order. So I am in profit right now. I'm going to see if this lasts. It's a small trade.
I know you're in trade lingo. As soon as you said, all right, I'm like, yeah, he's in a trade.
Yep. There we go. I made $2.50 on that one.
Okay, well, hey,
Score.
Stop in profit.
Okay. Not mad about it.
Not taking a loss.
Didn't take a loss. Didn't really want to be in that trade. Oh, I'm glad it. All right, I'm glad I took my profits on that.
Yeah.
It was a long off New York.
Mm-hmm.
At 733 is where I put the limit, I think.
Yeah.
It went up. I took some profit. Very small profit.
Nice.
and then it just dropped.
So I guess we did lose Christine. I think I don't know if she had to go deal with the family thing, probably. Had to go deal with
Not
the
mad
kid.
about it.
No.
You got to deal with kids. You got to deal with kids. That's just how it works.
For sure.
Oh, wow. So here's some good news. My core weave option just closed out.
Oh, nice.
So wow. All right. I'm happy with that. 100 credit spreads on that one. Not too shabby.
Nice.
So that's a little bit more green for me today.
Sweet.
And I'm trying to build up my personal accounts as much as humanly possible.
Yeah. Are you going to move over to eventually just be trading in there with your...
I'll continue trading prop firms, but I'm a lot more focused on personal capital than I am on prop at this point.
Mm-hmm.
All of my payouts go directly into a personal account, so...
Nice, yeah. Breaking out of the top of the range on this 15. We got 6.5, 7 minutes almost left on this candle. What's a 5 looking like here? The problem is we have that value area high still above, and that's been like kind of the rejection point. So that's at 67.4150. So if we could get a nice closure, a 5-minute closure above that, maybe we could think about taking a long to target sort of the front run the orders at 50. Not a whole lot of space, only like 4 or 5 points. 1 minute left on this 5-minute candle. Yeah, hard for me to go long in this breakout just because, like I said, value area highs up there. So kind of need to see it close up there.
So I just put in another close order for core weave credit spread.
Nice. So those are in the money, obviously, and you're just trying to close them at a decent price.
So what the credit spread that I did on this one is a 121-120 spread. So it's a $1 width. Collected a 20-cent premium per share. So it's 100 shares per contract. I did 100 contracts. So I'm just put an order in to buy back the contracts at 8 cents. So if they go through, I made 12 cents per share on 10,000 shares.
Nice. That's a lot.
It doesn't seem like a whole hell of a lot, but when you do that day in, day out, it does pad your account a little bit.
Yeah.
And like what I said earlier, if you're happy with 1% return on investment per day, you're smarter than the average prop trader.
The Dow's looking pretty bullish right now, actually, compared to the other two. It's printing a nice green 5-minute candle right now, breaking out, and the other two are sort of pulling back a bit.
I should have stayed in that ES long a little bit, or MES long.
Yeah. I'm actually going to try long here.
You not going to wait for the breakout of the initial balance?
I'm
Or are
only
you
going
taking
to
that
shoot for, I'm just doing a small size here, shooting for a couple points.
based on the breakthrough of the opening range?
Yeah, just above the value area high.
Alright.
See if this 5-minute candle can't push a little bit higher here. Although not getting much continuation on this currently. Back down below value area high, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not getting in anything on ES or MES right now. There's no way. Trying to practice a little bit of restraint here. I keep seeing setups and I'm like, it's possible. But I'm not seeing anything great.
If we don't get a move on it here pretty quick, I'm going to drop my stop here. Did want to end the stream here in 1 minute, so.
Yeah, and I got nothing for you. Sorry.
It's all good.
Could you suggest a good place to learn about options? I've read so many books on options and looked up so much stuff. It's kind of hard for me to even think of what the good ones were. Let me think about that for a day. Come back tomorrow or Monday, and I'll have a couple answers for that one. If you want to send me a message in the Discord, and I'll just so it's at the forefront of my mind, I'll start going through the stuff that I've read. But I don't want to give you any information right now and send you to the wrong sources, because there's so many horrible educational platforms for options that are just garbage. And they seem legit when you first look into them. If you're just starting to learn about options, everybody wants to do like these complex, I'm doing an iron condor, I'm doing a diagonal bull put, blah, blah. No. Learn how to do the basic ones first and learn about the Greeks before you do anything, before you place a single options contract, buying or selling. learn about the Greeks. If you don't learn about the Greeks, you're not going to do well with options. If you're buying and selling puts, delta should be on the at the forefront of your mind at all times.
Totally. That's the time decay or delta?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're looking at options with, so say if you're selling a put, easiest, like the easiest way to take small profits over time, look at your delta, make sure that it's under 3. If you're new to trading, make sure that or trading options, make sure that your options expirations are 30, 45, 60, 90 days out, so that way you have the ability to roll a position. Always have a limit, like if you sell an option, have a limit buy-in at 50% of your collected premium, just to have a safety net. I said it a couple of weeks ago. You can be a bull, you can be a bear, don't be a pig. Pigs get slaughtered and eaten. So be happy with your small amounts of profit. Over time, it adds up. I've seen a lot of people want to take these crazy options contracts and make 10% on 0 DTE options. And I've seen people who do it and do it well, but I don't need that kind of stress in my life. So
Makes sense.
I don't even try and learn how to do that, just because I don't want that kind of stress. I'd rather just keep accumulating small wins over time. Oh, Keith says, tasty trade for options education.
Is that a good one?
I don't know. I know very little about Tasty Trade. This is the second time it's come up in a couple of weeks, though, so I think I may this evening look into the Tasty Trade stuff. Yeah, this is the second time somebody said that Tasty Trade education stuff is good, and I'm always willing to learn more. Even if I don't use it, having it stuck in the pudding up there kind of helps.
Right.
All right, Dave. I'm not taking a trade today. Well, I took that one trade.
I just dropped it in profit here a little bit. And I am out. There we go. So I just made what? 30, 40, 45 bucks.
On that trade?
Yeah.
One micro, 45 bucks?
No, I ended up getting into a total of 6 by the end of that trade. So
good deal. You're green.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So added a little more, 46 to 2 of my funded accounts. So these funded accounts now have 116 in the day. So, yeah, good note to end it on there. Quick little scalp.
Absolutely. All right, Dave. Thanks for keeping me company.
Thanks for hanging out, Nick. And I'll see you probably tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good afternoon.
See you, Pat. Thanks, everybody. 28 viewers in Randy's X. We got 6 in Nick's X. We got 4 in Randy's YouTube, 2 in my YouTube, and 1 in Twitch. Streambo guy. So, hey, thanks for everybody tuning in today. Fun stream. Pretty flat day. Ended up taking one last little trade at the end of the day there. Tight. Traded it pretty tight there. Wasn't loving the pullback. So, anyways, thanks for hanging out. Lance, Keith, Czar, Trevor, Jose. Who else we got? Michael. Yeah. thanks everybody for hanging out, and probably see you guys tomorrow at some time in the morning. Have a good night. Have a good day. Stay green, and see you later. Got to end the stream. See you later, guys.